everybody. This is Untitled Dweller, going to be starting up here soon with another league, or maybe, I don't know, I think I'm just going to do some matches with quote-unquote no-land modern Goblin Charbelcher tonight. This stream is brought to you by manatraders.com and onelioncbd.com. If you could check them both out, it would be much appreciated. My ManaTraders promo code is moon_6R4, and you get 20% off for your first 3 months of your subscription. Okay, let's see if I can switch over to the right screen. Heyo. Alright, that's kind of a bright shirt. I probably shouldn't be wearing this, but oh well. Let's see. Can I get the camera right? Yeah, you want to see my bald head, don't you? There you go. Okay. So, this is kind of a different deck than the last time I played it. And it's because I didn't really know what I was doing beforehand. When I was looking at this, I had no idea what was really going on, obviously. And I cut the Reforged the Soul out of the deck. I know, it was really stupid, but somehow I still 3-2'd with the league that I did. I don't know how. It was just, I don't know, it was just perseverance somehow. But in my testing in the past few days, I've found that sometimes you actually get the Reforge in the opening hand, and it's still a good, keepable hand. And sometimes you draw into it, and when you don't need it, and even when you have just the one. So, and sometimes you get it milled, you know, in some matches. And so I feel like a second one has been kind of necessary. And pretty much what I did was cut one of the off-color, untappable, or untapped, rare lands, and put in the second Reforge. And then I needed some more green than red, so I had 4 of the Valakut Awakenings, and I decided to just put one of the dorks in here, the Tangled Flower Hedrons, and I cut a Wild Canter, which some people might disagree with, but I don't know. Hey Yeti, thank you very much for subscribing with Prime. That really means a lot, man. That's awesome. Good to see you, brother. And so the rest of the deck, I mean, I have had Pact of Negation in the sideboard and in the main deck, just sometimes, and it is kind of necessary, but I have found that there's a lot of hate against this type of deck now, and a lot of it is land-based. It's like Field of Ruin, Ghost Quarter, Tectonic Edge, along that vein, and Blood Moon will just shut that down, and also it'll just kind of hurt Tron on top of it. So I feel like Blood Moon is pretty good, and it's good against a control deck also, and so I think it's just a good all-around card to have. And Pact of Negation I haven't really missed too much, but I do still kind of lose to a lot of control decks if it's good lord. You subscribed for 3 months with Prime? Wow, thank you so much, man. That's awesome. Jeez. I didn't even see that until just now. Very much appreciated, bud. Continuing on, I've got 3 Anger of the Gods. I'm thinking about putting in Pyroclasm because a lot of people are kind of anticipating it, and they're playing with oh, it counted 2 months from the old days. Oh, I see. That's what it is. Okay. Like I was saying, Pyroclasm is what I did in the last league, and it seems like people are hitting, expecting it, and they're calling it with, I was playing against a humans deck, and they played Meddling Mage. First, they played it on Goblin Charbelcher, and then they played a second one on Anger of the Gods, and I was thinking, well, damn. I mean, it's about all I got. I mean, otherwise, you got this thing right here, the Shatterskull Smashing. And if you can, hit them with 2 of these at once or something like that, maybe you can get it done. But otherwise, can't really deal with anything like that. Secondary win condition is playing with Mass Hysteria and Empty the Warrens. And you can cast, a bunch of spells. You got to stack the deck with the Recross the Paths and Reforge the Soul, of course. And really, it's just getting a bunch of Manamorphoses out and rituals, and just drawing as many cards as possible, and that's the only way to really directly draw cards in the deck. Of course, Leyline is always in there for Thoughtseize and Burn and things like that. Actually, I used Leyline, I used Veil of Summer against someone in a quasi mirror deck, and they were playing, I think, Oops All Spells, and they played the Balustrade Spy or whatever it is, the black creature that targets the deck and like mills them out, and it was pretty hysterical because I just played Veil of Summer and I couldn't be targeted, and then I could go off the next turn. I think they just said in chat, they go, "I hate myself." Tim, how you doing out there, man? Are you still out west? Are you near the fires or anything like that? I know you lived in like near the Oregon area, or maybe Bend or something like that. Hope you're doing all right, buddy. All right, so I'm going to play a couple matches with the play points I have. I've got 10 tickets, I think, for a league, but seems to be oh, you've been in Lansing for 5 years. Oh, okay. Oh, right on. Okay, so now you are out there, but you're not near all the fires. You're in Washington, not in California. Gotcha. Good. Yeah, man. Even we were getting some of the leftover smoke all the way out here. I mean, it was pretty wild. And I mean, I'm in Virginia. I'm all the way across the damn country. I can only imagine how bad it was for you. So, one thing I have been doing is kind of using Valakut Awakening sometimes, the card and not the land. And if I have a lot of cards in my hand, I can actually get that done. But I know, I was just watching the news. The fires look real bad in California right now. Yeah. I just hope everybody's going to be okay. Wow. Well, this isn't a great hand either. I think I'm going to go down to 5. With this deck, from what I understand, you can really kind of go down to 4, and that's about it. And this isn't all that great either, because I need green to be able to get the recross to go off, but I can ship both of these cards and be fine, I think. Hopefully I'll be okay. Alright, blue mana right off the bat. That is not a good sign. Alright, well, green mana is always welcomed. I don't know, do I want to run out a Charbelcher on turn 2? Damping Sphere? Damping Sphere? Main deck Damping Sphere? What? What just happened here? Well, God darn it. I mean, this is just my kind of luck, man. It's just how it goes. That's so funny. Turn 2, main deck Damping Sphere. Say what? You're a doctor. Stop it. Oh, so this is a mill deck. So they don't want you to play anything. They just want to set you up. Alright. So at the beginning of each end step, I'm enchanted. And I mill X cards equal to the number of cards put into the graveyard from anywhere this turn. Okay, so 0 this turn, but next turn is going to be a different story. I tell you what, I mean, I'm going to be in trouble, I think. Yeah, because I don't really have a way to destroy that. I've got it in the sideboard. I've got Wilts, but, I mean, that's about it. Alright, yeah, so hopefully Leyline will be pretty good against them, because it won't let them enchant me with that, and it won't let them target me with that. They do have a new Hedron Crab type card, but it says each opponent instead of target player, so that's kind of difficult to deal with. And then they just milled me again for 10, so I'm just going to have to run a Belcher out. Luckily, I drew the Simian Spirit Guide there, so if they can't kill me this turn, I can kill them next turn. Unless they kill the Charbelcher. Or can shut it off somehow. I mean, I've won some games where I've been way behind like this before. Have no idea what that was. Each opponent mills 8 cards. Wow, okay, so another each opponent card. If it was kicked instead, I mill half my library, round it up. So it's like Traumatize. But Traumatize cost 5 back in the day. Now this costs 6. So it's just a worse Traumatize. Gotcha. Speaking of Traumatized, get him. Get him, got him good. Sit down. That's all I gotta say about that. Yeah, this is kind of weird that... Oh, that's right, never mind, they're not dead. Because I've been milled out so much. Hot damn. Alright, that sucks. I forgot I didn't really have any deck left. That's too funny. I had 14 cards left in my deck, and they had 18 life. Alright, so if I have anything more than, 4 cards in my deck next turn, then I can win. Okay, so I didn't get milled at all this turn, right? Okay, good. Alright, so I get milled 4 times, and I draw a card. So I can still win right now, right? I can just activate it right now, right? Yeah, screw it. Got him. Okay. Woo! That was kind of scary. Alright, I think they're going to probably bring in some kind of sideboard action. But I do need the wilts. God, that's too many cards to bring in. And the Veils are actually going to be good to play anyway. A lot of times you can sideboard those out. Like if you're playing against like Mono Red Prowess or something like that, you can take out Veils if they're not going to do anything. But with this, I don't know. I think I can cut one of these, because then I still can have the 2 for late Leyline if that's necessary. I think I can cut one of those and maybe cut 1 Veil. Gosh, but I've got so many cards in there I'm putting in. Do I need the Leylines? Yeah, I think I do, actually, don't I? Yeah. I guess maybe just 2 Veils. I think maybe I can cut some Rituals, but... I mean, I think the Manamorphoses are necessary. Maybe cut 1 Canter. Maybe 1 Reforge the Soul. But I am getting milled, so I mean, I think this is a deck that I need the 2 Reforges in the deck. Well, I'll tell you the truth here. I think maybe I should cut both of the white lands. Have more Rituals, right? Maybe. Because Canters are going to be better to use. I mean, I just need more ramp, really, than anything else. I need to get it going faster. Okay, I think that's fine. 2 Veils and 4 Leylines will hopefully do well. I'm looking to start with Leylines. Multiple would be preferable. Alright, still got 1, that's fine. See, I got a Reforge in the opening hand, and it's still a pretty good hand to start with. Yeah. It seems like they have a lot of each opponent cards, though. At least 2, because I was talking about that creature, and then that 1 spell they played. That newer spell. I couldn't remember the name of it. What's going on here? Okay. Alright, Leyline is on the board. Now they're gonna play that crab thing. It seems like. Oh, well, never mind. So they're playing the old one. So they can't target me with that. With the newer one, it's like the exact same card. It has landfall and everything, except for it has each opponent. That's funny. I mean, they must not have updated their dealio. Oh, I know they're going to go for turn 2 Damping Sphere. Yeah, I'm sure they brought in 4 of them or something like that now. If they didn't already have 4 of them in the main deck. That, I mean, I'm just going to have to get like 4 lands out. And, yep, see, there's the one that does each opponent 8 cards. Yeah, okay. Oh, damn. Got both parts of the secondary win condition. Alright. Nice. Can do recross the next turn. So, I'm just going to go with the tapped land. So, hopefully I'm aiming for a turn 4 win here. Damn. Wow, and they got the secondary win condition in the graveyard already. And they're hitting the Charbelcher. Rough. Alright. I mean, you know, when they get you, they get you. That's just what it is. Alright. Gosh. Does this protect cards in the graveyard? Spells you control can't be countered. You and permanents you control gain hexproof. Ah, it's not a permanent if it's in the graveyard, is it? I don't think so. God, that sucks. I mean, if they hadn't already milled exactly both of the cards for the secondary win condition, I wouldn't have quit so quickly. But you know, I mean, I guess I could have waited to get a Bala Ged recovery and gotten them back from the graveyard, but yeah, that was difficult. Yeah, that's just how it goes. It be like that sometimes, right? I guess. Got what, 2 lands cut out of here? I cut one of the rituals already. I'm just wondering if I have the ley lines out, do the veils even matter? Yeah, I think they do, because they probably do have some kind of counter magic somewhere at some point. Probably not as much. Alright, so I don't have a ley line here, but is this a possible turn 2 win? Yeah, I think this is a turn 2 win, so I might go for it here. Because I'm on the play. Because I can go turn 1 Spike Field. Turn 2 Shatter Skull, Desperate Ritual, Simian Spirit Guide, Iron Crag, Charbelcher. Sure, let's go for it. And just hope they don't have Thoughtseize turn 1. Watch this. They're going to go turn 1 Inquisition. I'll be like... Actually, Inquisition wouldn't be that bad. If they hit Thoughtseize, though, then I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. Alright, but they could also force me here, so that's going to... that's very possible. If they have Force and Negation, then I'm in a whole heap of trouble. But again, why not go for it, right? That's why we're here living life. So I'm fine with that. Let's do it. Can I do everything at once? Does it really matter? I don't know. Well, if they... I don't think they can do like Stubborn Denial or anything. It'd just be outright force. So, yeah. That's fine. I'm just going to go for it. If they get him, they get him. Oh, Buddy Rowe. Hey. Got him. Moving right along. That was a good match. One down. So let's see here. What did I have points-wise? Alright, so I do have 10 tickets. Alright, so I got 50. Let's see if I can earn a league or something like that tonight. That'd be pretty cool. If I could win 5 more matches, I'd be okay with that. But I'm going to do a few more matches. I may not do 5, but I'll stay on here for a little bit longer, play a few more matches, and see how it goes. Yeah, this is a pretty fun deck. I mean, I tell you, I've always enjoyed the 7 Forest version of Charbelcher, but I mean, once these new lands came out, I mean, I wasn't even really thinking much about doing the no land version, but I was definitely thinking about using this card in the 7 Forest version of the deck. And I mean, it seemed like it was pretty good. You could get a Worm Coil out, or you could get like a Chancellor out that you didn't have in your hand, or you could get I mean, hell, I don't know. All kinds of other things. I mean, you could do the whole collected company, like Undercity, Informer, you know, Thassa's Oracle kind of thing, and play all that stuff out. So, but this is what pretty similar to what someone 5-0'd with. I think pretty much like the day that all these cards were legal. Somebody was able to cherry pick all the good stuff and for the deck. I mean only the good stuff, meaning like the rare stuff, you know, like the lands really. And I mean, they 5-0'd like almost instantly. Oh, okay, so we got the same player coming and playing again. So I'm sure they have tuned their deck to be exactly perfect to beat Belcher. Alright. So I imagine they're going to be playing the same deck also. I don't know. They might have gone to manatraders.com and maybe used my promo code moon_6R4 and gotten 20% off their first 3 months. And maybe they went to Mana Traders and traded out decks. I don't know. Who knows, right? Shameless plug. I mean, I kind of want to do it, but nah. That doesn't really seem all that great either. Okay, so I'm going to go to 4 here. Gosh, that's pretty awful too. Okay, so I have to take the 4 here. I'm going to keep the Veils and the Greenland, I think. Right? Or no, I guess I can... Well... Yeah. I guess I could have gotten rid of one of the Veils, but... And kept like an untapped land or something like that, but that's okay. They played Mystic Sanctuary last game. Oh my god, I hate that card, especially when you're playing against control right now. They just go, oh, I'll just cryptic command your stuff and tap your creatures down. Oh, and I'll bring it back to the top of my library and opt during the end of your turn. Or during your combat step or whatever, and draw it and then play it again. You're thinking, oh, damn, well, that's not fun. And then they'll be like, well, I'll play 2 lands and I'll get red and 6 out and I'll start bringing that back to my hand every turn. Yep. Main deck Damping Sphere yet again. Somehow I got around that last match though, so. I mean, I think I just hardcast Belcher and just went for it. See now, yeah, they just put Field of Ruin in their deck just to beat me up. That's okay. Ooh, I think I can counterspell this, right? Or not counter it, but make myself have hexproof. Nice. Oh, it couldn't even enchant me, so it just goes to the graveyard. That's even nicer. I dig it. Alright, we'll go tap land here. So they can pop the green land with the Field of Ruin. That's going to be a problem. But it doesn't seem like they're going to do that now. Okay, here's the Ruin Crab. Okay, that's the other one I was talking about. This is brand new. See, it's the exact same card, except it says each opponent. So it's just... And it's even better. It's an 0-3 for one. I think the other one, Hedron Crab's an 0-2, I believe. Okay, so... Can I don't know. I can still play that right now, right? Because I figure they're going to just hit the green land anyway. Got some Manamorphoses, but that doesn't really help much. They don't even net me the mana anymore. Where is Crab Lord? I mean, that would be funny if they had a Crab Lord. Actually, I tell you what, man, the Crab Lord is that huge crab that came out in this new set, the Zendikar Rising. It's like a 0-17. It's got the biggest butt ever, and I don't know, I can't remember exactly what it does, but it costs it has like the Frost Titan ability where it costs more to target it, and it does something where it can like switch or give some of its toughness to its power, and I don't know. It might have like Island Walk or something too. I couldn't tell you. So Field of Ruins, I mean, again, like I've been saying for 2 turns, I'm thinking that this Bella Ged Sanctuary is going to be Bella Dead. Is it Bella? No, it's Bala. Bala Dead. Thought Scour. Okay. They target me with that? Okay. This is going to be a problem. Yeah, even if they didn't have Damping Sphere out, it would be a problem, trying to stack the deck with Recross the Paths, because they'd be milling cards, especially with this Ruin Crab. I can't get around it with the ley lines. So, outright, I'm just going to have to cast this Belcher that I luckily just drew. Yep, there's a counterspell. That'll do, pig. That'll do. But luckily it's a remand and it comes right back to my hand. Talking about Doran? Dude, Doran the Siege Tower is the first ever EDH deck that I made. He was the general. I absolutely love Doran. Love, love, love Doran. Alright, so they just glimpsed the unthinkable on me. And actually I think it was a Treefolk tribal deck. It wasn't just a Doran big butt screecher deck. I even played Indomitable Ancients. The 2/10 for 2 white and 2. Just vanilla. Okay, so hopefully they don't have Force Negation, because they're going to hit me with this, and Field of Ruin is essentially a strip mine, or I guess, Wasteland or whatever. It just, because I don't have a land to get. I don't have a basic land to get out of the deck. Tell you, I've been thinking about it because I get hit with so much of this land destruction and Path to Exile and things like that on Wild Canter that I'm really thinking about playing with one basic, just to be able to go search and find at least one. Alright, so I'm just going to have to go for it here. I think I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice the land, actually. Not the land, I mean the Wild Canter, which is essentially a land. Alright, good. Because that way they can still destroy one of my lands, and I can still activate it with Simian Spirit Guide. They can definitely Field of Ruin something else. So I think that's what my train of thought is there. I'm just hoping that I'm going to have more than 20 cards in my deck to kill him this turn. Another Damping Sphere. Okay. That shows that they may not have anything else to play because they would have played it last, right? So they're going to activate Field of Ruin. And it really doesn't matter which one they hit because they're just mountains at this point. Okay. I'll mill 3 more, and I'm at 24. Okay, so I'm going to be at 23, I think. 23 cards, and then I can kill him. Woo! Man, that was close. Playing around 2 Damping Spheres. Gotta love it. I believe this person is regretting playing against me twice. I could be wrong. They could be beating me. They could definitely beat me this whole match. But, I mean, they've dropped 3 games in a row now. Wait, no. Did they beat me in one of them? Yeah, I think they actually beat me in one of them. Never mind. Never mind. Veil of Summer is pretty good in this. I mean, it seems like the only counter spells they have right now are Remand. I don't know if they're going to have Force and Negation. They might have some, but I think ley lines are necessary, and again, I think the secondary win condition is necessary. Definitely think the 2 Reforgers are necessary. So I think maybe cutting just things kind of here and there. Cut a bunch of things just here and there, right? I would just like one of a bunch of things. I think I cut 1 Ritual. Maybe I cut 2 of the Valakut Awakenings, but no, that's too many. I know in the last stream I didn't really feel much of a difference in, I guess 1 Manamorphose is what it was. I didn't really feel much of a difference when I did 61 cards, and I know it throws off the math more than a lot of people think. You'd be surprised if you did the statistics and you see how much of a change it actually is in like how many lands you draw and whatnot playing 60 and 61. It's a surprising difference. I mean, I don't really know statistics that well, but I have softly kind of tried to do the numbers there, and it's tough. It's tough. This is a difficult deck to play. Definitely one of the more difficult decks I've ever had to play. I'm normally an aggro player. What is that? Why is somebody in Virginia Beach calling me? I don't care about that. Alright. At 9 o'clock, too. Good lord. It is late for that. Alright, so I'm going to mulligan here. I did bring ley lines in. And ley lines are actually kind of necessary, aren't they? Yeah. Unless it's like a turn 2 win. Well, is this turn 2? No, this is turn 4, right? Well, turn 2, I can go with Recross the Paths, and I can go turn 3, I can do all that. So if they play Damping Sphere, I'm going to be in trouble. Oh, damn, you know what? Speaking of Damping Sphere, I didn't bring in the Wilts. Oh, well. Alright, so I'm going to have to cut 1 card. That'll be the Mass Hysteria. That's okay to cut. Shut the hell up, Thomas. You are not calling me right now. You don't live in no Virginia Beach. You live in a different, much dirtier beach. Or actually, no. Maybe you don't. You live somewhere else now, don't you? I haven't seen you in so long, I can't really remember. God's honest. You might have moved somewhere else. Haven't been keeping up with Tim, my other buddy that's watching with me either. He moved all the way out to Michigan and back. I didn't even know. Oh, yeah. Okay, you still there. I got you. Alright, so turn 1. Is this a... Can I go Metamorphose? I can go turn 1 recross the pads, can't I? But then I can't... Yeah, I can't do that, because then I can't pay for the Reforge the Soul. So I need to... I can still do it on turn 2, I guess. Yeah. Okay. I want to make sure, just in case. Yeah, this is a mill deck, and I actually have already played him before. This is the second match I've been playing, and this is the same person I'm playing against. It's just a paid match, it's just one of those 2-player queue matches. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen this. They got 2 different crabs now, and this one is just inherently better because it says each opponent, and it's a 0/3. Alright, so this is going to be a huge problem for stacking. Because if they play a fetch land, it'll be 12 cards milled. Alright, well this is going to be very interesting. Come and watch me completely crash. Alright. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see if I can actually cast it first. Alright, so considering they're going to play a fetch land and get at least 2 landfall triggers out, and to make sure that's 3 cards and 3 cards. So 3 and 3 times 2 is 12. So I'm going to need to put 12 dummy cards on bottom first. And I don't know if that's too conservative. They might just play 1 land and it'll be just 6 cards. They might play, the fetch land and glimpse the unthinkable, and then it'll be 22 cards. So that's okay. So how many I got? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've put on 6, 7, 8. You know what? Maybe I should have put the Mass Hysteria. Yeah, I can do all the Metamorphoses. 9, 10, 11. Oh, never mind. Shit. I shouldn't have put the Mass Hysteria in there. Oh well. Okay, so that's 12. And then Reforge. And then Charbelcher. Simian Spirit Guide. So that's 2. 3 for the feet. 4. 5. 6. 7 for Veil. And hope it works out. Yeah, that's just... you just have no idea what to expect with this. And I hope that I can play a different deck in the third match. I'd like to play at least a third match here. And with a different deck. Or against a different deck. It's taking a little longer than I expect. I've already been on for 40 minutes, it seems like. Good lord. Yep, see, there's that glimpse. Alright. And if they play a fetch, then I'm going to be like way down into the cards that I picked. But it doesn't seem like they have anything, do they? Oh, good lord. Alright. Alright, so... That's really throwing me off. Alright, so I can pay 3 life here. So that was the 11th card I just drew. So I've got one more dummy card and then the Reforge. So I need to cast Recross the Paths again. And I definitely can't cast Manamorphose because I don't want to draw the Reforge right now. So... Hell, you know what? I might just put a bunch of Charbelchers there. Are there any in the graveyard yet? No. So, because I've got Ironcrag Feet and I've got a Ritual and a Simian Spirit Guide. So I might just go for just Charbelchers outright. So, considering that they're going to get a land again... I mean, they didn't get one last turn, so I would think at least 6 cards are going to go. So I guess Leylines can go. That's 3. Okay, so that's 6 cards right there. And then I'm going to just put 2 Charbelchers. So that's 8. And say if they cast another Glimpse, it'll be 10. So I can make it 10. And then say another Charbelcher. And then say if they do a fetch land, it'd be 6 and 10. So it'd be 16. So I'll put 6 more away. 1. And then put the 4th Charbelcher maybe? Sure, let's do that. And then say, maybe if they get all of that, then I can like Reforge and get 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's right. Never mind. But yeah, I can still get 5, 6, 7. Okay. Wow. That was like one of the longest Recross the Paths I've ever done. So that was all in anticipation of different possibilities of what they could do next turn to me. That's really all I was trying to do. And I just kind of staggered Charbelchers throughout where I think that maybe I'll end up. hopefully I stacked this correctly. I mean, that was one of the more difficult recross the paths I've ever done. I mean, that's involved. Like when I was playing with the 7-Force version of this deck, up to like, you know, a couple of years ago, and even to like, I don't know, hell, a couple weeks ago I was playing 7-Force Belcher. Recross is so one-dimensional. In that deck, you know, you're stacking your deck still a lot of times, you know, or you're getting like the last land out of your deck and then you're stacking it or whatever it is. You're coming close and you're using it more traditionally, and in this you're just breaking it. You're just breaking it and abusing it. All right, so let's just see. I mean, if I had like a Veil of Summer, I'd be a lot happier. But I'd also need another green land to go with it. So, you know, I'd just be further along in the game. Hopefully, I have staggered these damn things out enough. Oh, I didn't put that card into effect. I didn't think about that. So 8 and 6 would have been 14. So, and I think there's a Belcher at 16. So I'm going to have to do another... Yeah. Alright, because I... Alright, yeah. Damn it, so now I'm going to have to do it again. Or can I... Wait, okay, so that was 9, so there's a Belcher on top, isn't there? I'm willing to check it out. Let's see. God darn it. What? Didn't they do 8 and I put 1 at 10? Oh no, that was the 10th card. Oh shit. So I should have put green on there too and added a green. But then I wouldn't have been able to... Yeah, I guess I would have been able to cast it, the Iron Crag feat. Wasn't thinking too well there. Oh well. Let's see what they get here, because they only have 4 cards in hand, and it doesn't seem like they're getting a land, but they might have landed one here. Landed a land. You like that play on words? Wait. Is that play on words? That's not a play on words. That's just being an idiot, isn't it? Alright. Come on. What you got? I mean, we have all night, technically, but I ain't got all night. Welcome everybody that's just joined me. Joined this stream. I'll do my best to interact with you. But it's going to be a little more difficult than I anticipated. So, especially when I'm stacking the deck and anticipating all this garbage. Alright, so I milled 6 more. How many Belchers did you get? You got 3 of them. Damn it. Alright. So, okay. Oh, Lord, I can't remember where I was. I guess the Belcher was the next one, so that was 11. Ah, damn it. Alright, whatever. They did this last time, in the last match. They won the second game because of extirpate, and they had already gotten the secondary win condition out. So, I think wilts were good to bring in, right? Because they had those the damping spheres in the main deck for some weird reason. 62. Still want to keep the Amiria's Call. The 2 of them in there just in case I need a late ley line, or or just a late untapped land is good too. But I mean, Wild Canter's really not all that great in this matchup, I don't think. I could be wrong, but I think Manamorphose is better for me right now. I don't know, I could be wrong, yeah, because then... But I need Manamorphoses for the secondary win conditions, so I shouldn't even really take those out. Or take the 1 out that I had. So, I mean, would Blood Moon be very good against them? I think they did hit me with that with the Field of Ruin stuff last time, so I mean, I guess Blood Moon would be alright. So I can bring in this stuff and or bring those out and bring in maybe like 2 Blood Moons maybe, and cut the Wild Canters, and maybe just cut 1. I'm down to 61 now. This is so agonizing sometimes. I just don't want to cut very many lands. I mean, I'm already cutting what 4, 5 of the lands. That's not good. That means I'm down to like 19 of the lands. I guess one of the rituals is fine. Well, maybe Manamorphose. I don't know. Gosh. Yeah, screw it. We'll just get the Manamorphose out. That's fine. Alright, got a ley line. Alright, this is pretty sweet. And a wilt. That's always good. I'm not against keeping this. Actually got 2 of the lands and a Belcher, so I mean, I could just run it out if I really needed to, but I feel like, let's see, do they have they have like Echoing Truth and things like that in black and blue, and of course, you know, just hard counter magic, but I don't think they have any just outright artifact destruction in black, do they? I don't know. They used to have that Oblette or whatever it is, Oblite. I don't know. That does. The card that just got reprinted in some, what was it? I don't know. It's some like From the Vault or some gimmicky set, and it was from the Legends. It was an old card, man. All right, so Leyline. Oh yeah, I got to play a land, dummy. All right. Yeah, if I had a Veil of Summer there, I probably would have put a Turn Timber out untapped, but I didn't, so I didn't. All right, yeah, Belaged Recovery and this Dilio. I think I'm still gonna do that, and if I can wilt their Damping Sphere at the end of their turn, I'd be happy. It does put Blood Moon off for a turn, but I'm thinking they're going to play Damping Sphere here, right? Because they've done that the last few games. Not last game, but yeah, a lot of the games. There it is. Alright, so I can still cast a spell, right? Yeah. Since it's during their turn, they can't force it if they do have force. Got to do it better during their turn. All right. That is very nice. All right, so hopefully I can... Well, I don't really need to protect myself too much. I just need to protect it. I use it for the counterspell side of it more than anything. Well, I guess I should have played that better. What you can do here is just play Blood Moon, and then you could have played the land after it. But they might counter this, and that would be mildly annoying. But so now their Oboro is a mountain, so that's good. Mesmeric Orb. Does that target me? No. Wow, they've errated all the cards to mills a card. That's good. That's when you know a term has become ingrained. You know, I mean, people. That's from the old card Millstone, man. I mean, we didn't used to do it like that. All right, so 4, 5 mana. I'd rather get the mana that I need. So I don't really have a way to cast Veil right now. Okay, well I got 2 Belchers, that's fine. I mean, you might as well, right? If I didn't get that second one, I was gonna stay conservative. But seeing as how I didn't, I'm gonna go for it. Or since I did draw it, right? Yeah. Gotta keep up with what I'm saying. Another Mesmeric Orb. Alright, so that's 8 cards that are going, right? Yeah, it's just 1 card per untapped. Okay, so 44 minus 8 is what? 36? Alright, well, let's go for it. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Got him again. 2-0 against Mill. I'll take it. All right, somebody different. That's good. This is what I want to see. Somebody different, huh? I don't know who this is, and I have no idea what they're playing against, so I'm going in blind. Okay, so I don't really care about getting this Reforged of Soul because it seems like turn 2 recross the paths. Seems like it, because Metamorphose will get me a green if I can remember and not be an idiot. I don't know if they're looking up my, I mean, hell, who's going to be looking up my stream? There are only 70 people following me. But it is pretty easy. You just type in my name and it pops right up. So if I see somebody else pop into my room, I say, I know who's here. All right. So, yeah. I can't go turn 1, can I? No. If I had a Simian Spirit Guide, I could do it, right? Yeah. If that was a Simian Spirit Guide, things would be very different. Okay, so we can go for this on turn 2, and that's what I'm going to do. So I need to go for Poetic Ritual first. Is this just an outright win? Did I just rip Belcher there? I think this is just a win, isn't it? No. Because it's 2 for 3 and then 3 for 3. I don't think I really want to risk not drawing what I need. So I think... damn. I mean, I don't think I want to do it right now, do I? I think I just want to go for Recross the Paths. Green. Right, yeah. And Reforge. And some Spirit Guides. So yeah, I'll do all 4 of them. And so that's 4, 5, 6 for the feet. And Bottle Dough, 7 for that. I guess, well, they've only got white right now. They could have blue. Do I care about really like stacking the deck more after this? Not really. I guess I could do that for that, and then maybe like another Recross the Paths on there just in case. Hopefully they just don't have like made that Ghost Quarter game 1. Just go like Ghost Quarter, pop your land, and be like, bah. Thalia, damn it, damn it. All right, whatever. That'll just put me off for a turn. Oh, never mind. Shit. Son of Beach. Son of Beach. Yep, because it cost 3, and I can't do that because I got rid of the Simian Spirit Guide. Or no, I didn't have that. I didn't even have a Simian Spirit Guide. Son of Beach. Alright, well, you got me this time, you jerk. Alright. I'm going to have to pop this sumbitch right now. That sucks. Damn it, I got both of these. There's just no way. I mean, I'm going to have to... I don't know what I'm going to be able to do. I'm going to have to get another green mana somehow. And I already have stacked the deck to not give me green mana. Unless I guess I should do that next time and pick the green land first or something like that. But I don't know. Stoneforge Mystic. God, I wish I had picked a green land right here, but this is going to be Simian Spirit Guide. I know that. So, I guess next turn I'm going to get another Spirit Guide so I can just run a Belcher out next turn. Or no, I guess I'll get another, well, never mind. I can just play the Ironcrag Feet if they don't play another Thalia or something. I can try to do that. Because they're just going to activate the Mystic and bring out this. Did they fail to find something? What did they... Yeah, it says fails to find an equipment. What the hell? Did they not... Why did they not find an equipment? That's kind of weird. Makes me think they have, like, lapse of certainty or, like, mana tithe or something. Oh, man, that's going to be the big sad. I've heard about what the big sad is. That's what the kids say. Alright. Well, hopefully this works out. I don't know what they can do to stop it, but... Bing bong. Alright, so... I guess this is kind of like a... Death and Taxes, Stoneforge Mystic kind of deck. So I guess Anger of the Gods is going to be good. Blood Moon is going to be awful. Leyline is probably not useful. They might have Leylines themselves. They may not, though. I mean, Death and Taxes, I'm not really sure if Death and Taxes plays with Leylines. I would imagine Veils can go out. So that brings it down to 61. Welcome everybody that's joined. Thank you for coming and joining me. This is modern, quote-unquote, no-land Goblin Charbelcher, as is, I'm from Charleston, South Carolina. And well, I'm 2-0 right now, and was it just the first match, and won the first match against or the first game against this third match, Death and Taxes. So I don't think I really want to bring in this secondary win condition because Dahlia is going to really stop that. I think I guess I can just cut one of these Amiria's calls. Probably could have cut the Tangled Flora Hedron, but I don't know. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Good lord. Is this just outright Charbelcher win again? That's kind of weird. Alright. Maybe not necessarily. But it just depends on what I draw, I guess. They're on to 6 already. I'll take this. I mean, this isn't the worst hand in the world. Giver of the Runes. They can't give themselves protection, right? Okay, good. Because that card actually does say colorless. That, I mean, it's not inherently better than Mother Runes, but it's pretty damn good. It's pretty damn good. I'll bring myself to 17 and bring out this here Wild Canter. I'm just hoping they're not going to have a Thalia out again, because that's going to suck. Oh no, Field of Ruin. You're going to make me play Blood Moons in the third game, if we have a third game. Hopefully we don't have a third game, because Field of Ruin scares me. So they failed to find one last time, so they must have decided their Sword of Fire and Ice out. I don't know what the hell happened last game. So I'll take the 1 down to 16, and I don't know if I get like a ritual. Okay, never mind. Ooh, this is tempting. Damn it. This is like my only chance. Yo! BC Whitehouse 89, thank you for the Prime subscription. Is that... Did you... Thank you very much for that, man. I think I know who that is. Thank you, man. You're a good man, Charlie Brown. That is too tempting. I really do want to do Manamorphose and hopefully draw like another ritual or something. Ah, yes. Yes, he did. I didn't know if you were in the chat or not, man. I need to be able to. I need to get an overlay in here and bring the chat up on the screen. I keep forgetting to do that. God, this is so tempting because this is my only chance to really get 3 damage out on these things without him, you know, and then they can't. Arg. All right, I'm gonna go for it. Screw it. Gotta live life while I can, right? For science sake. And if I get a Simian Spirit Guide, then I'm going to cast Recross the Paths, I think, right? No, never mind. Damn. That did not work out. Oh, Vel. At least it kind of replaced itself, I guess. It's always good to see brothers reuniting in my chat. Alright, now I definitely need to get Anger of the Gods on the board. Oh, damn it. They're going to give her runes to protect it. Oh, my God. They named Charbelcher, so that's troublesome to say the least. Alright, hopefully I don't die too quickly, because I think I can maybe recross the paths next turn, and then, well, I don't know, if they use the Field of Ruin right now, I'll be in a lot of trouble. Or if they use it during my turn, I don't know why they would hold off, but it really doesn't matter when they do it. Yeah. Okay, so no land for me. And they attack for what? 1? Not even, because they're going to try and activate the Mystic and bring out their Sophie. So, what? All day. Oh yeah, never mind. I forgot about that. Alright, well hopefully that's actually going to be pretty cool if I can get... Well, never mind, I can't really get anything going. They know that. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and concede, I think, because they got me pretty much locked down. There was really nothing I could do there. I mean, this could do some damage, but then they would be able to protect it for the red, and is this an instant? No, that's a sorcery. So I would really need I would need to be able to cast Anger of the Gods and then have mana up for a wilt and let them make them use it to give protection from red, and then use a green spell to pop it. So now that I know that they have Phyrexian Revoker, that makes me want to bring in the second win condition. And Blood Moon. I really don't want to bring in Blood Moon, but I kind of think I have to. So that makes me want to keep all the possible green mana, like the Manamorphoses and the Wild Canters. So the only thing that I would cut would be red lands, if anything, and that's what I'm doing. I'm cutting the Miria's Calls, which is the off color, and I'm not using ley lines in this, so I don't really need to. And I think maybe just 3 Blood Moons is fine. Remember, I had one off set one. Okay, there's the 9th edition. I don't know. I'm a nerd. I was called a nerd earlier when I was playing this deck, because I crushed this deck. I played against Mono Red Prowess, and I just absolutely crushed them in 2 games. And they just said, "Enjoy the next 5 minutes. I'm going to sit here." "You're a nerd. You're playing jank. You're never going to 5-0. I was like, well, I beat you. Alright, actually, I don't think I said that, but I was thinking that. Do I really care about all that? I don't think this is a great hand, is it? I mean, if I rip a Charbelcher, I could just win. I'm gonna go for it. I mean, you know, I could actually go turn 1 Blood Moon. Now, it doesn't shut down their plains, but it does shut down their Field of Ruins. So, that'll be great. Because that will really hinder my gameplay. Yeah, I'm going to go for it on turn 1, I think. Because then this will come out as a mountain, and I don't know if I just if I get really, really lucky and I rip a Ritual and a Charbelcher, I'll be doing well. Did I even bring in the Wilts? Yeah, I thought so. Okay, so they got Aether Vial out too. Wasn't really expecting that. Well, actually, I don't know. I guess a lot of Death and Taxes do play Aether Vial. Legacy, do they play it in Legacy too? Yeah, I think they do, actually. Alright, so I don't know. I can't win here by any means, but if I get like a Ritual, like I said, if I get 1 Ritual and 1 Charbelcher, I will be doing well. But if they get Thalia out, that'll set me back. Spikefield Hazard, that's a card. And all of them are mountains now, so you need to keep that in mind. You know, I'll play the tapped ones anyway first, especially when they're just mountains. Because then if Blood Moon dies, then I'll be able to play an untapped one and you know, possibly have 1 more mana to, you know, be able to go off. Alright, Stoneforge is the card I'm not quite as scared about, but still somewhat intimidated by. Batterskull. That's a good one. Do I want to play Manamorphose right now? No. Anger of the Gods. They can get out their sword next turn through the Stoneforge, but they might play another creature. So I think I'm just going to move along. I don't know, I might play the Manamorphose here and see if I can draw another card and land something. I don't know, that might be better to just play something, play a Manamorphose here. Or at the end of their turn, hell, who cares, right? What is this? I thought I clicked on it. Okay. Manamorphose. And if I get recross the paths, maybe I'll get a green. Okay. Shoot. That is not what I wanted to draw. So that means I was going to draw that next turn, but I hadn't set the deck up, so it doesn't mean I was going to, you know, win by just outright by doing that. Now, if they play like a Giver of Runes and another creature, or if they just play a Giver of Runes, I think I'll probably just Anger the Gods. Okay. So they didn't do anything. They didn't do a one thing. I guess I'm just going to play 1 Canter and see what happens. Because they can play the sword and get around me for, I don't know, for a while. To, you know. They're playing Batterskull. That's right. Never mind. I don't know. They did get Sword out. Did they search for Batterskull? So they searched for Batterskull. They already had Sophie out. Okay. Or in their hand, I guess. Sorry. Excuse me. So I'm going to take 5. Or maybe they're going to kill the Cantor. I don't know. Yeah. So take 3 and go kill the Cantor that way. Oh, there's Thalia. Okay. So it's going to cost 4 mana to do Anger, but it's not going to kill that. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and go for it. It's going to kill Thalia, but it won't kill the other thing. That's fine. So I'll take 5 this go round. Yeah. Seems like 5 at least. If they can get out something with Exalted, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. They're not playing with green. They're not playing with Noble Hierarch or anything. So I guess it'll just be 5 and drawing a card outright, which is pretty good still. Turn 5, draw a card and do 5 damage. And still have a creature that's protection from pretty much my opponent's deck. Seems good. Seems good. Alright, so this is that new O-Ring kind of creature, right? So they can exile a non-land, non-token permanent that they don't control, costs 4 or less, and when it leaves the battlefield, I get an XX blue illusion token equal to the... Okay. Wow, that's pretty good. So, Blood Moon go bye-bye. So now they draw a card. Okay. I might just play Reforge here. Go to 6, because I'm be taking 5 this way anyway. Oh no, they're not mountains anymore. Damn. Oh well. That's right. If they were mountains, I could have gotten it done. But that's okay. So 2-1 now. I beat the same mill deck and the same player twice, and then just lost to that white kind of death and taxes. Ah, damn it. Same match again. Okay. These people follow me. Alright, well, I mean, this isn't really all that great. This isn't either, to tell you the truth, but I'm thinking I can use Valakut Awakening kind of secondary ability, but I think I can go to 5 here and see what happens. Ooh, this is pretty good. Alright, I like, let's see, so I know I'm playing against this just a white deck, so Veil is not really necessary. I guess that's a little bit of an advantage I have right now. Recross doesn't matter, or I mean not Recross, Pyretic Ritual doesn't matter right now because I don't have Manamorphose in hand. So I'm okay with doing that. And then I can get a turn 2 Recross going, I think. Right? Yeah. Hopefully. Unless they change decks. I don't know. They have to be pretty damn quick at changing decks. Oh, Ghost Quarter, turn 1. Fantastic. Gotta love it. They just put a bunch of Ghost Quarters in their deck and like, oh, I'm gonna go play them now. See what happens. Even though I just beat them. Plains and Aether Vial is the play. Alright. And I guess I can save 3 life, right, by doing this? I mean, right? Yeah, sure. I mean, I guess I could have, I don't know. I probably could have actually saved. I should have done the 3 damage to myself and saved the Simian Spirit Guide in case they play another Ghost Quarter and I'm not able to pay for anything. So that's probably exactly what I should have done. So I'm gonna go for Recross the Paths. I mean, not Reforce the Soul. It's a bunch of Re's. All right. So then I got Simian Spirit Guide. That's 2, 3, 4 for Belcher. Right. 4 for Feet. Give me that Feet. Okay, and then I'm going to need a Ritual, so that's 5, 6, and, gosh, I guess I'll put 1 of each there. And then, just in case, maybe another Feet and another Belcher, just, I don't know, just in case. Yeah, the last, if you ever go back and watch the last week I played with this deck on my YouTube channel, I was an embarrassment to all things that are Charbelcher. Yeah, I didn't really know what I was playing with. I didn't know how to use it correctly and all that, so that's just what it is. God darn it. Really? If I had just kept that Simian Spirit Guide like I was talking about, then I would have been fine. That is frustrating to say the least. Frustrating to say the least. Yeah, because I can't even cast the Recross the Paths this turn because it costs 4. Sometimes you mess up. It's just how it goes. And this deck is incredibly difficult to play with. There it is, another Field of Ruin. Fantastic. Tell you, I need to bring these damn Blood Moons. I didn't think they would have Ghost Quarter also. Field of Ruin's fine, but alright. I'm finished with this. Yeah, you got it. Congratulations. Gonna bring in those Wilts? Yeah, I'll bring in the Wilts too. Alright, so definitely Veils come out. And Amiria's Call can come out. I think, like I said, I might just cut cut one Blood Moon out, and I'm at 61 now. Do I want just like maybe 1 Wilt? Maybe just 3 Manamorphoses. I think that's fine because I'm not playing with the second win condition, which I might need to think about doing that. All right, well. How fast can I get to 4 red mana, or 3 red mana? I mean, it makes me want to do it. I only have 1 land though, so I mean, this is going to be difficult. Yeah, that's going to be a slow hand. I don't want to mulligan it though. It's a pretty good hand. It's just going to be slow. And they're going to get all their things out. If they get Thali out, then I'm going to be really way behind. Ship it. Alright, well this is turn 2 Blood Moon, I guess, right? And then otherwise I'm just going to have to hope for the best. That Manamorphose is pretty much worth its weight in gold. Which probably isn't very much. It's a digital card. Alright, I'll keep this reluctantly. Let's see here. I'll just do that. The Dork can go, because I mean I feel like they're going to have like Path to Exile if I play the Dork, and I've already got 2 other green, so I think that's okay. Balagad Recovery, or Balagad Sanctuary is what I'm going to play first. These are pretty cool stories behind them, I bet, too. I remember Balagad was a card in like the original Zendikar. I think it's like a level up creature or something like that. Or maybe, I don't know, it was something that had to do with Balagad. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but let's see. We'll play this here and go for just turn 2 Blood Moon. That'll shut down Field of Ruin and Ghost Quarters, but otherwise it doesn't really do much. Alright, so definitely need Anger of the Gods now. Because I didn't play... yeah, I probably should have... Yeah, I did bring in the secondary win condition, didn't I? Because they played Phyrexian Revoker last time. And now they got Giver of Runes to protect it. God damn, I tell you, these white decks are just annoying. Alright, well, I think I'm going to play Valakut Awakening here and try to draw 3 cards, maybe? I don't know. It's not really that great. I mean, if I play Anger would be fine, or the this card. Alright, that gets rid of Blood Moon. That's fine, I guess. Now if they play one of their... Oh, shit. Ugh. So much landy now. They play that red card now, too. Just about every deck that has red plays that Cleansing Wildfire card now, too. It's so funny. Alright, Recross the Paths will come out now, and now I can try to stack the deck. Alright. So I've got the Wilts, so I can, like I was talking about, I can get... I've got green mana, and I've got red mana. So I'm going to need to be casting Anger or Shatterskull on... I guess Anger's probably better to be casting. And they give it protection, and then I just wilt it. So I'm going to need 5 mana, of which I've got 4, and I need another red. So either Simian Spirit Guide or a Shatterskull Smashing or a Ritual. I guess a Ritual is probably better. So, or a Simian Spirit Guide. Yeah, because I need... Let's see, Manamorphose would help me too if I could draw the card. If I could get it all done in one turn and draw the cards, but I don't think I can get that done. So I'm going to have to do this over a couple of turns. Anger and Wilt. And then I'll do the Reforge gimmick. And I got Charbelcher goes, and then Feet. And then the other Simian Spirit Guides. So that's 4. 2 rituals makes it 6. And I don't know, another anger is probably fine to put in. So I'll just do another Shatter Skull and another anger after that. And then further down is another Iron Crag and another Charbelcher. And hope that that works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If it do, it do. Alright. Hopefully that does well, but it's going to take a couple of turns. So I'm going to be taking 5. I can only take 2 turns of this. So this will maybe come just in time. Ah, shit. Field of Ruin, I have to search, don't I? Damn it. That throws the whole thing off, and I can't... Oh my god, that's so frustrating. Oh my god, that's so frustrating. Like Ghost Quarter, you have this. You may search, but Field of Ruin, it forces you to search, so that makes me shuffle. Oh, son of a bitch! God. All right. Well, let's do it again here. So I'm going to do Manamorphose this time. Into... Oh, I can't do that, can I? I'm going to have to use the Iron Crag feat. Huh. Yeah. Oh, damn it. Ah, they got 2 givers out now, so I can't even... It doesn't even matter anymore. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I don't know, man. It's all just awful. Alright, so I lost to the same deck twice in a row. And I beat the same deck twice in a row. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you there. It's been about an hour and a half, and I thank y'all very much for joining me. I guess I can try to play a 5th one right here. Let's see. Down to 30 points. Got 10 tickets for a league, and I do feel, pretty confident, but I don't think I want to invest. I don't think I can invest all that time right now. I'm getting a little tired right now as it is. I really don't want to play against that deck again, so I'm gonna go ahead and shut down the stream for tonight. Thank y'all very much for joining me. It's been 4 matches, and it went 2-2 against just 2 decks. It was just Death and Taxes and Mill, but two pretty good decks that are in the format. You didn't see Mono Red Prowess or Jund or the usual suspects that you always see in the leagues, but did see a lot of land destruction and things like that, so that was pretty tough to deal with. Otherwise, I will be around playing this. I think I'm going to be testing this some more, and I'm going to probably be playing some Merfolk and maybe try Mono Red Prowess out. I'm not really sure. It's all about that Mana Traders subscription, though, isn't it? I'm going to send y'all over to my end scene here, and I will see y'all later. Thank you very much for joining me. This video has been brought to you by ManaTraders.com and OneLineCBD.com. My Mana Traders promo code is Moon_6R4. And much appreciated for y'all sticking around and watching this whole video if you did, and this whole stream. And I'll see y'all around on Twitch and Twitter and YouTube, all at Moontime Dweller. Thanks for joining me again, folks. See you around a bit.